the people, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people? How's y'all doing on this mixed match Monday? You say mixed match Monday? What you talking about, baby? Cause we gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good people like he ha ha? You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen, man? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You go get you something off 76 MacArthur Johns Liquors, what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside, the barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. Because I tell you every morning. But just in case you forgot or you just don't watch me, I tell you every morning, no. You know what I'm talking about? You go get over me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on you. You say, what, bro? Sprinkler system on you. You know what I'm talking about, man? Also in stores. Funkadar trying. Make sure you go get you one. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you go grab you some of the things off Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. How you gonna swing Worldwide INC? Come on, what you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. You know what I'm talking about, man? What did you say, bro? Worldwide. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? It means everybody. You say, what? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, bro. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rude, not Lil Rude. Lil Rude, you know what I'm talking about? Cutthroat. Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through them disclaimers. But before we do that, my mama said, always brush them whiskers when you're on TV, man. Coffee Chronicles, you know what I'm talking about? Classic roast, pipe hot. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of it. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, baby, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. Read my lips. I don't promote shit. Me, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. Y'all hold on. Let me go warm this up. I don't even know, man. What I say? I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead. A good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. Good brother like me, man. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Good brother like, I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bringing that peace, that joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here. Fuck with your partner, man. Hey, check it out. Psst, 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 psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time. This hella late. I don't even know if this video gonna upload before Monday is over, but if not, be on the lookout for it, man. It's called Mismatch Monday. They gonna say, bro, what you up here talking about? Oh, we finna get into it, man. Say, shout out to everybody who ain't no carpenter but still take life for granted. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man? Man, y'all check this out. Mixed Match Monday. Ain't gonna be a real long. This been a long ass day for some reason, bro. Tired as a motherfucker, man. I'm breaking one of my motherfucking rules by drinking this coffee. This shit gonna make me not eat for probably another 2 hours. But yeah, man, mixed match. It's gonna be a real, cause no matter what I say, bro, somebody always got a question in real life. You know what I'm talking about? But mixed match, it go just like that. It's self-explanatory. They say, bro, can you spit it out, get on with it, will you? You know what I'm talking about? But it's mixed match. It's you, and this world is full of mixed match motherfuckers. You say, what is mixed match, bro? Can you spit it out? Mixed match Monday. It's like when you want something, like when you want something, or you say you want something, you asking for some shit knowing motherfucking well you ain't in no motherfucking mental capacity or just in condition to for the shit you asked for. Like I was talking about today, marriage, right? We gonna jump right into that one. We gonna start off with that one. Like a bunch of motherfuckers will be talking about they want to be married, knowing motherfucking now. This is what you saying out your mouth, but knowing motherfucking well in your motherfucking just like the shit you do, you not ready for no motherfucking marriage, bro. And why I got on that one again, and y'all need to stop playing like that. Because I see a lot of people, I swear, that's already married playing like a motherfucker. But I see hella motherfuckers who playing talking about they finna get married. You know what I'm talking about, bro? You need to stop playing with yourself. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Man, listen, you gonna do what the fuck you gonna do. But I'm just talking about shit like that, mixed match, man. And we do mixed match Monday, it is. We do that shit so much. But that marriage is a good one. And I just want to throw this out here for all them people who be doing that shit. Because right now, I can name 7 motherfuckers off the top of my head, bro, that's married. And it's like, they don't even really give a fuck about their spouse. Neither one of them. It's like they really can't stand each other. I know that for some reason they think, they got y'all thinking that's what marriage is supposed to be about. Like you just with a motherfucker forever you can't stand. Bro, that shit ain't supposed to be like that. Coffee Chronicles. But I know 7 motherfuckers right now. Just off the top of my head, I know way more than that. Just 7 motherfuckers I could think of. Just call the couples out hella quick. That I don't want to say they miserable, but they just don't give a fuck about their spouse. And let me just throw this out here, man. Not like I'm some kind of marriage expert or something, because I'm not. But see, you got like, that's why it's Mismatch Monday. You like us as people, we just be asking for shit that we don't even be. I don't want to say we don't want it, because I think that we be thinking we want it, but we don't be in no kind of mental capacity to have that shit. Because y'all act like this shit come with timeouts. You get what I'm saying? Like you can get married and just call a timeout, like flag on the play. I don't really want to be married no more. I didn't know it was this much hard work and all that other shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all be doing yourself a disservice, because the way you is, like, that shit, it ain't based on the way you is. And I think us as people, that we be thinking that we gonna be able to do shit, but the way that we want to do shit. You get what I'm saying? Somebody gonna say no. Just check it out, man. If that's something you want to do, that shit come with compromise, folks. You don't get married, then decide you still want to run the street. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't supposed to work like that. You know what I'm talking about now? Your shit might work like that. You know what I'm talking about? More power to you. Coffee Chronicles. But that, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you don't get to say, you just don't get to be tired. That's why you should really watch out before you go, what they say, jump the broom. You should watch out before you just do that shit, bro, because that shit come with a lot more than you think. I know y'all think that we just married and we married, but no, that shit come with a lot more. And a lot more y'all ain't ready to do. But it ain't just about no marriage. I was talking about that shit earlier. Because I know hella motherfuckers that be saying that shit. I'm finna get married or always talking about some goddamn marriage. And you be looking at the person like, man, if you don't quit playing, you ain't even no motherfucker ready for no shit like that. You just want to be married because that's a popular thing to do now. But the Mixed Match Monday is just anything, bro. All that shit you be asking for. And it just don't go together. You get what I'm saying? Because as us, just us as people. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Bless me. Bless me again. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. But just us as people, we always want something that we don't be, we just always want something, bruh, that don't go with like, the shit that we be saying we be wanting, it don't go with what we prepared to do for that shit. Because if you just asked us, like everybody in the world, you would live in some kind of world to where you really wouldn't have to do nothing and everybody else did everything. You know what I'm talking about? That's the kind of world you would live in, us as people. It's like, we just have some kind of fantasy mind or something like one day we just gonna be able to not have to work so hard for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? That's what we see the world as. If you just ask anybody about their fantasy it's gonna have to do with them not really doing nothing. And you know what I'm talking about? They just gonna have everything. Motherfuckers so straight out of comic book, but you know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. But some kind of way, man, that's how we set up our our mental. And I think it starts early, you know what I'm talking about? So you sit around and you visualize and you fantasize for a bunch of shit that you ain't even ready for. That's why it's Mismatch Monday. And you gotta watch out with that shit. That's how you fuck your blessings off a lot of times. You know what I'm talking about? That's also how your blessings, like you'll turn your blessings into complaints. You get what I'm saying? You want something then, because like I said, we act like kids sometimes, bruh. We want something then we don't want it. Coffee Chronicles. We want this shit in the old fantasy, like say if we wanted a motherfucking car. We didn't visualize what kind of car we had. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't visualize the I don't know, nigga, a Maserati station wagon. You know what I'm talking about with the shark fin. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we didn't imagine we was gonna be pulling up in, riding around in. You know what I'm talking about? But you didn't have a car, but just the car you visualized. So when you get a car and that motherfucker old Toyota Tercel or something, you know what I'm talking about? That doesn't fit that don't fit your fantasy. So you automatically got like a dislike because it ain't what you wanted from the jump, even though it was a car. You get what I'm saying? Because I told you, as people, man, I don't want to say we ungrateful, but we are a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? We just not grateful enough. You get what I'm saying? We have a complaint about everything we just have a complaint about everything. You know what I'm talking about? We think our own kind of way. We just think our own kind of way. But we good for thinking we want something. And that's why it's mismatched. And I say that, man, because like more than ever right now, that shit running rapid. Especially with the people, it's like the little youngsters and shit that's getting in trouble. It's almost like you think you want to be in the streets, or you think you want to do this, or you think you want to do that. But then when that shit comes with that, you don't realize the amount of trouble that shit come with. You get what I'm saying? Then when shit get a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? When it get a little bit crucial, then you realize that ain't what you really wanted. Mismatch Monday it is. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicle. You feel me? This motherfucker was still lit. No, it wasn't always the other thing. But yeah, man, on this Mismatch Monday, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? What you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? I can't tell you don't mismatch. Just be, man, you gotta know what the fuck you want. But, like, you gotta know what you want with a fucking adult mind, bruh. Like, we above, like, if you're a certain age, I ain't talking to the nephew, sis, old nephew and sis and them, niecey point them. Like, you, you gotta know what you're ready for, bruh. You get what I'm saying? At some point, you just gotta look at shit with a mature mind. I ain't gonna even say grown, cause you could be young and still look at shit with a mature mind. You get what I'm saying? But at some time, bruh, you gotta know, folks. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta know, folks. You gotta know what you ready for, what you not ready for, man. Because after you're a certain age, man, it don't make no sense to like it don't. It's just like say somebody letting you use their car or whatever, bruh. Now if you know you ain't got no discipline to use nobody car, folks, you shouldn't use their car. You get what I'm saying? Somebody gonna say no. Listen, bruh. If you got somebody real enough to even throw you their keys, you get what I'm saying? Like you should just treat them people shit like it's yours. You get what I'm saying? Or you should treat them people shit like you would want somebody to treat your shit. You should just be considerate with somebody else shit. You get what I'm saying? But that's something we rarely ever do. Mix match Monday, you feel me? So somebody will throw you the keys or something, bruh, and you'll be driving that motherfucker like a Dolphin rental. Now, if you knew you was gonna do that, and that's just you, that's something you save for a bitch or something, bruh. That's something you save for a Dolphin rental. That ain't you. Why would you do like, uh, somebody gonna say, nah, bruh. I don't even be loaning motherfuckers my car, so no, it ain't no thing. It's just shit that be going on. You get what I'm saying? It's just you should know yourself, folks. That's the bottom line. I was trying to put it into some hypothetical terms that you can understand, but you just gotta know yourself, bruh. If you know you gonna fuck up, like I don't just like you gotta know yourself, folks. That's just like when niggas was going to jail. This is a perfect one right here for all my niggas who ain't never been to jail. Now, you go to jail, you get in trouble. They telling you could get out tomorrow if you take this 3 years felony probation. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if you know yourself and you know what you out there into, bruh, like you'll be better off just doing the 90 days or the 6 months. Fuck getting out tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But you don't want to be in jail and you just don't want to sit down for that little 3 months if you know yourself. Like, man, I ain't gonna be able to do this probation. Because then what happens is you just want to get out. So you get out, but you got a 3 year tail on you now. You get what I'm saying? But you know yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't finna stop being on the turf. You ain't finna stop doing the shit that you was doing. Coffee Chronicles, what you did was just set yourself up for some more trouble. Like some worse trouble. You would have been better off sitting down for the 90 days or a little 6 months, even a year, getting out with no paper. You get what I'm saying? So at least if you got in trouble again, man, you had action at paper. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't have to go to jail that time. You know what I'm talking about? But no, motherfuckers wasn't doing that. You be wanting to get out of jail so quick, you would just take it. You get what I'm saying? Knowing them people know. That's why they was so quick to give you that shit. Them people know you gonna be out there fuck up, so they gonna be able to get your ass that 3 year too. It's just like that mixed match Monday, man. You gotta know, like, you just gotta know, folks. Because if you don't, like, that mixed match shit, I ain't bullshitting with you. That's the number one way to fuck off y'all blessings. And a lot of y'all do that. A lot of you bitches do that shit with like, that's why a lot of you bitches be lonely. I ain't gonna even bullshit with you. A lot of you bitches do that shit with y'all, with like y'all, the people y'all be running into and shit. You niggas too though, but like it's like y'all don't. Y'all be saying y'all want people, y'all don't want to be lonely and shit. Then you'll run into somebody and you'll break out hell of these YouTube games on them. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all get to playing what's that shit Simon Says with each other and shit. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all fuck y'all like y'all blessings off with just anything, with relationships, with friendships, family members, material items, because you just don't be ready for that shit. You don't even really be wanting that shit really. To keep it real, you just be wanting somebody else to see you with that shit. You don't really be wanting no marriage. You just be wanting somebody else to see that you married. You get what I'm saying? You really don't be wanting a car or whatever. You just want somebody else to see you driving that motherfucker, don't you? You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Because you, like, when you want something, bro, you'll take care of that shit. Plain and simple. You'll take care of that shit. When you want something, when you ready for something, bro, like you gonna be working towards that. You ever ask somebody something and they just said some shit like you ask them, like, what would you just want out of life? And the motherfucker just name like, I want my own, I want my own business, I want a house, and I want to be married with kids. You know what I'm talking about, and all this shit. Then you ask the motherfucker, well, how do you plan on getting it? The motherfucker say, man, I don't know, but when I get it, we gonna be up. He's so straight out of comic book, but I am not gonna lie to you, man. Mixed Match Monday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of us, we get so much shit, bro, that we don't know how to use, that we don't be ready for. And I'm telling you, that's the easiest way to fuck up your blessing. Cause God will give it to you, and you will fuck it off. Coffee Chronicle. And I ain't gonna even say you're not ready for it. As people, we just be so like, we really don't be experiencing life. So we just really don't be used to shit. We really ain't seen nothing else. So we try to turn everything that we do come by to the same shit that we used to. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy. It's just like turning a mansion into a trap house. What sense do that make, bro? You in a mansion. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even know when you made it. Because you used to the trap house. You get what I'm saying? So like, we be, and this is kind of like the fucked up, this is really how we get a lot of that mixed match shit, is because we be so used to the bullshit that whatever we done went through, we be so used to all that, I don't even want to say trauma, but just, damn, what's that shit? I guess it is trauma. But just all the shit you go through, all the mess, just all the, because you know, us as black people, man, you know what I'm talking about? We got all the pain. You know what I'm talking about? So we just walk around with, like, so much of that shit on us. It's like we try to turn everything into that shit. If you get what I'm saying, you probably don't. But it's just like the person, like, it's like the paranoid person. The paranoid person, you could be Gandhi, but the paranoid person gon' turn you into the person that look suspicious, and you could be Gandhi. You ain't making no false moves or nothing, but the paranoid person seen something in Gandhi that you need to watch. You get what I'm saying? It's like that. And like I say, us as people, man, we just, especially black people, we just walk around with all that pain and shit. So we so used to that environment, we just we try to, I don't even want to say try, because I don't even think, sometimes we be cautious of what we even be doing. But somehow we would get the shit back to that type of environment. You know what I'm talking about? We will, man. But that should just be you. That's why it's important to work on you. So you won't even be on that mismatch Monday. Because, man, really that's the worst thing in the world. You feel what I'm saying? To understand years later that you blew it. You get what I'm saying? That you had all that shit you be trying to get now, that you've already had that shit 3 or 4 times. It was right there in your face. But you just didn't know how to handle that shit. You don't never want to do that one, bruh. I go to sleep sometimes at night, nigga, like, but you gotta live with regret too. If you ever just want to make it, nigga, you gotta learn to live with regret. Like, fuck that shit, nigga. But I done had a bunch of that mismatch shit. Every time, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? When shit niggas dream about. Every time, bruh, I end up doing something to take myself off earth. You feel what I'm saying? And you just sit back and think about that shit like, damn, if I just had an inkling of sense. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm sure everybody could do that. You could just go back and you could find your mixed match Monday. Like, damn, bro, that was a golden opportunity right there on my lap. But the way I thought, I wasn't ready for that shit. And that's how you get ready for that shit. See, before you can ever have something, you gotta fuck something off. You know what I'm talking about? And if you ain't never fucked nothing off, you know what I'm talking about? It's coming. You know what I'm talking about? Not like you gonna fail or nothing, but it's just coming, bro. Cause nigga in life, everybody got that shit. You just gonna fuck something off. You might not even care at the time. You might not even understand. I'm sure we done did shit like that. Like, you might have known a nigga or you might have known a bitch or something. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker, you ain't even, motherfuckers got on your nerves or something. Come to find out, this motherfucker was the, you know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker might have been the key to open many doors. You know what I'm talking about? You wasn't even tripping like that. You feel me? But on this mismatch Monday, it's hard because you can't even say, or I can't even tell you, be sure you don't, you know what I'm talking about? That's why you got to get yourself ready. That's why it's important to get ready. You know what I'm talking about? So when shit do come, it won't be a mismatch. You get what I'm saying? That shit'll be a perfect couple. You get what I'm saying? But if you don't, bruh, you'll be in, cause I'm doing hella shit, bruh. Being in the wrong mind state and shit. And just letting hella, like, I could have just did, I had hella other opportunities. I could have just did hella shit, but I didn't do none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I did what I did. You feel me? Mismatch Monday. But that's why it's good around this motherfucker to know what you ready for, bruh. Don't bite off more than you could chew. You get what I'm saying? Don't get in the habit of just wanting shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just anything, bruh. Just don't get in the habit of wanting shit. Like, want some shit that you know how to handle. Just don't get to imagine and just think, ooh, you know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of times when you just want shit, bro, you don't understand it. Like, a lot of y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something that everybody want, and ain't none of y'all ready for that shit. Success. Coffee Chronicles. See, everybody think it's cool to be rich and famous and all that shit until you is. You can't even, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of us can't even handle being broke. You know what I'm talking about? Being broke and unnoticed. Man, please. Please, bruh. Success will drive half you motherfuckers crazy. For real. You wouldn't even know how to handle that shit. Like I said, you don't even know how to handle attention now, not getting no money. Everybody nigga right now, bruh. If a motherfucker, I don't know, any platform went live or something, bruh, and all of a sudden they got a million people on the thing. Not like the people didn't even follow them or nothing. They just had a million people on their live. That would make somebody feel so motherfucking. That would make you feel like you was just president, bruh. And the people ain't even gave you a dollar, nothing. But in your head, you would think that like you had a million motherfuckers watching you, like that means something. You feel me? On some real shit, bruh. Motherfuckers wouldn't be ready for success, folks. You'll kill yourself, just like Black Ira told us when we was little. I never forget. Nigga said, you niggas ever touch some money, you gonna kill yourself. You know what I'm talking about? For real, bruh. I see exactly what that nigga was talking about, bruh. Your mind gonna be moving like you gonna have too much shit to buy. You gonna have too many people to stun on, like, man, you ain't gonna be able to handle success. Y'all gonna be like Kevin Durant still arguing with motherfuckers on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about? For real. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with that, I'm right there, you don't remember nothing else. You know what I'm talking about, man? Always remember, man, ain't no cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.